It would be unsafe for me to approach any closer to the Mako Ballistics campus. You will have to bypass the facility's defenses on your own.
You will first gain entry to the main complex. Mako Ballistics is a very inward-looking, distrustful enterprise, so expect automated surveillance and armed guards.
This is a security alert. We have information on a possible external threat to this campus. As always, discuss your work with no one outside the company. Communicate electronically only on the Mako network. And starting now, no visitors. Our automated systems won't care whether it's a suicide bomber or your grandma. Be safe. Now let's make a great weapon.
Accidental collision. Huh? campus-wide policy remains in effect. No visitors.
Don't tell me. You're one of them big city reporters. Think she's gonna sweet-talk the management into giving her a peek at the new weapon.
How does the groundskeeper know about a classified prototype?
I was in on a consultation. That sucker they built shoots through walls. I'm supposed to keep an eye on the ecological impacts and not go too close to the rear of the complex.
I'd really like to see it.
Well, they only let me go as far as the storage closet, but for the right price, I could give you the code to the front door.
Here's some money for the door code.
Right on. Code's 5543. Just don't get yourself shot like the last guy.
Campus-wide policy remains in effect.
I
No
could have
visitors.
sworn. Hello? There's a guard on duty here, you know.
High alert.
We've got trouble.
You're gonna be sorry!
You're gonna pay for that. You won't get away with...
Put a stop to this. Here we go!
Repairing damage. Finished.
That's the main entrance. You'll either need the access code or explosives to get inside.
bots are programmed to neutralize any unidentified individuals.
So the Order hired you to kill the chief scientist on the Magrail project. A pretty way to do business. The WTO prefers that you spare the scientist and instead upload the gun schematics to our Seattle headquarters. By law, all innovations must be registered and patented through one of our offices.
Everything's spinning.
Somebody knocked her out.
Sheila, we're still waiting on that inventory audit. In particular, we need numbers for servo mechs, energy clips, rotator bearings, and coffee from your department.
Wonder if...
Don, have you seen the latest ballistics on Project Xenos? We finally did it. Now we've just got to fix that bug in the threat assessment firmware.
Can't take any more!
Lord! This is murder! Oh my god! Thought you'd get away with it.
Integrity failure sustained. Energy secure.
Otherwise, hanging me out to dry.
Security around here is falling apart.
Can I help you?
Are you the one who designed the mag rail?
Chief engineer. How'd you get down here?
I wandered off the tour. So you're custom designing weapons for this group calling itself the Templars?
Talk to sales, I just built the thing. Don't ask me why we want to arm a bunch of bigots. Genetic purists.
Doesn't sound like you believe in your work.
If the Templars are so appalled by body modification, what do they plan to do with 50,000 magnetic pulse firearms,
What if I wanted to take a look at the prototype?
Doesn't matter much to me. Sure, take a look. Go over to the weapon case and get ready to press that button. Meanwhile, I'll unlock the controls from the safety of my office. No offense, but I'm not standing out in the open while a stranger is fingering the trigger of the mag rail.
Thanks. I promise not to break it.
Just wait by the case. I'll unlock the access panel from my office.
Dr. Manus, we recognize that someone of your stature at Mako Ballistics is involved in several top-ranking development projects. We also know that we've given you millions of credits for this exclusive contract, and so we feel we are within rights to demand that you meet your deadlines and provide another demonstration as soon as possible.
And you will be rewarded. Praise order. Praise your loyalty. Now, back on the trail of Dr. Nassif. Our investigators have traced her contacts to the biolab at the top of the elevator on the north end of the complex. Look for evidence there.
The plasmids for the neonatal experiment are off the charts again. Can you give me a hand with them?
Whatever the Order may say, you're just a mercenary, not a
Guess
hero.
they'd want us to check this
Killing
out.
one scientist isn't going to end this project. Someone else will just take on the development now, and without the WTO regulation, it will be very easy for them to sell
You're
the
going to be
mag-rail
in
to the
big
wrong
trouble
people.
when I catch you.
Force has been authorized.
Gotta do something fast.
Dr. Nassif said to carry on like normal and wait for an extraction. If they won't smuggle us out of the country, I say we do it ourselves. Mako isn't stupid. They'll know they've been infiltrated if the entire bioinformatics team disappears overnight. As long as I'm on the other side of the ocean when that happens. They left behind one of the Tarsus directors. I don't think they're going to leave us high and dry. Famous last words.
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
I heard you talking about Dr. Nassif.
This is a private laboratory. State your business.
I'm interested in contacting her. I was told that I could find her here.
You were mistaken.
I'm from the Tarsus program. Dr. Nassif would want me to be taken back into custody.
Tarsus? Oh well, we don't know anything about the trials. Don't tell me there's been an escape. I warned Dr. Nassif. I said that if she wasn't careful, they'd end up with a J.C. Denton on their hands. I guess you're here to wipe us out, like J.C. Denton wiped out the people who ran his trials. Well, we aren't as diabolical as MJ-12 was. I hope you aren't planning to trigger another collapse.
I guess it depends. Is there a connection? I mean, between the Tarsus experiments and the initial biomod research?
Not that I know of, but Dr. Nassif did give me a strange reply when I mentioned the Dentons.
How so?
She said that in the life sciences, one should never be surprised when the snake swallows its own tail. Just like her to flaunt her position.
A pretty cryptic comment.
Enough talk. You've put us in danger by coming here.
Sorry, just trying not to get left behind.
Talk to the Chicago project director. He's on the other side of the biolab. I'm pretty sure he ran the trials, but he doesn't tell us much.
We interrogated one of Captain Lamar's people. She said that the scientists in this laboratory are the ones who smuggled Dr. Nassif and her colleagues out of the city. See if you can find a clue to Dr. Nassif's whereabouts in the lab director's office.
It looks like the phrenology team is going to make their deadline after all. Get in touch with me so we can plan the next phase.
Director Carnegie from Chicago will handle your inquiries.
You.
Yeah?
Your instructions were to remain in hiding until one of us contacted you.
You look like the man on the holocom who warned Dr. Nassif about the security breach.
I guess someone put you on our trail. Didn't take them long to get to you, did it?
I'm just looking for some answers. Tell me about the Magrel project and what it has to do with Apostle Corps.
Apostle Corps is not in the weapons business. Our people here control the biolab, that's it. We've been investigating the railgun project ourselves because it looks like Mako is gearing up for a large arms shipment, 500,000 units. We think the guns are headed for the Knights Templar.
Since when are there 500,000 Templars? That's as big as the security force of the WTO.
Exactly. The Order and WTO are just as worried as we are. The post-collapse balance of power is quite precarious.
What do the Templars want? World domination?
A world in their own image, perhaps. One that wouldn't include Apostle Corps. They categorically oppose all biomod technologies. We think they might have staged the Chicago attack merely to ensure that our laboratory was destroyed.
Destroy a whole city for one laboratory?
If our other facilities survive, you will learn why. Until then, to reveal more would be unwise.
I want to see Dr. Nassif.
Dr. Nassif will contact you. Now leave at once. You are too valuable to us to be risking your life in foolish expeditions.
Do not trust this man. Continue your search. We need to know Dr. Nassif's location. Search the director's private office off this route for clues to her whereabouts. A data cube will be mailed in on your way.
Repairing wounds. We're seeing some aberrant behaviors in the target locking mechanism in Project Serpentine. It looks like there might be something off with the harmonics. Take a look and let me know what you find.
Just confirming my departure. No contact from Cairo yet. I don't know what we'll do if headquarters gets hit as well. More after I arrive in Egypt.
So Apostle Corps has some sort of home base in Cairo. I guess we know where you're going to find your next target. Your pilot will be waiting for you on the roof.
Please, listen to me. The secrecy of our organization is vital, not just to you, but to billions of people who will be affected by our research.
What was that? Damn, got away.
Thanks for sticking around. What are the chances that you could take me to Cairo?
Cairo would be an acceptable destination. I haven't yet searched Cairo for my passenger.
Is that what you do? Go from city to city looking for one person?
It's an unusual assignment, but I'm committed to carrying it out. Let's go.
All right, I'm ready.